Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. And this one is officially underway with the puck drop. Intercepts it at center. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Denied that one.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Absolutely levels them.
Nothing better than an early hit in a game to dictate the pace, and she uses her body, all of it, on that one.
Powers works the puck in his own zone. The puck's played along the boards. And he easily stops that one. Angles it over to Pekka. Slides the puck down low. What a steal in his own end. Believe the Heights got a hold of the puck now. Oh, a clutch save! Moe's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And he slides it quickly to Powers. Grabs possession of the puck. Big time stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Setters will glide into the dot. Believe the Heights taking possession in their own end. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Pucks get a hold of it. Takes a shot. And not much on that one. Scooped up along the wall by Powers. Here's a short pass to Slater. Shot easily turned aside with the pass save. Boston's looking to break out. Believe the Heights got the puck along the boards. Maz crossed the line and gained the zone. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Mo!
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
The Pucks win the draw. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Believe the Heights got a hold of it against the wall. Trying to shake loose. All alone.
Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there. It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Back to the blue line. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And he dodges the poke check. He scores! The captain leading by example!
Well, this is a north-south play. It's as if he's acting like the big leg, driving towards the net, and the defender cannot get his stick on the puck because of the way he's shielding and protecting it with his body, and then he finishes it when he gets to the crease.
Sends it out in front, and that's intercepted. Strong use of the body. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Toronto's on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. The Pucks gain possession. Takes it at center. Shore's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the call is.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Toronto's going to start with the puck in their own end. Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. And that shot dies in traffic. The puck's carried along the wall. And now it's taken by Shore. Handles the puck. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Slater's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Denies him on the slapper. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Believe the Heights penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Believe the Heights got possession here in the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck. Denies him!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Mo's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. dropped. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
It's the only reason that his team was in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
And he sidesteps the check there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Inside the offensive zone. Quick shot! And he's got that one. And he fights off another save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself.
Stop! And he's running back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the weight, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Toronto's made it a 2-goal lead now here in this second period, and they are putting on a show tonight.
Yeah, it's been an offensive clinic, hasn't it? They dominated in terms of their shot selection, but they've been relentless on the puck as well, so showing a lot of fire in different areas of the ice.
Takes the shot. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Marr. Fires it. Single stop by Mo. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Powers brings it in. Boston's got him along the wall. Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Oh, it's getting called for tripping.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Believe the Heights got a hold of the puck. Oh, great read on the play. He grabs the puck here at the point. Shakes himself free. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Let's have another look at this, James. Yep, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on the power play, and as a result, they score.
Believe the Heights got the puck at center. And he takes the pass. Sidesteps the check. Takes the pass from the boards. Feeds it down low. And that play's neutralized. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And the save. I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net. Believe the Heights taking a 1-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
The puck's played along the wing. And that one's turned away. There's a violent collision. Good check frees the puck up. Taken by Powers. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Boog. She handles the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Boog. Oh, smart heads-up read. Slips by the D. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Believe the Heights lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, Toronto's been the better looking team over the last few minutes. They love to build on this 1-goal
banged up right now. I think he's injured. You got to commend his effort to stay in the game here, but he needs to get off.
Big time stop there. Hoogs lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Ma. Here's a chance. Boston's got the puck. Directed over to Shore. Puck grabbed by Bogue. And he'll take a step back here deep inside his own zone. And that's off a stick. Puck picked up in the open ice. Puts it on net. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Shore. Takes it to the front. Puck picked up by Powers. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Quick feed to Shore. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Oh, Kyle save on the play. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. The Pucks go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Taken along the wall by Shore. And the puck's knocked loose. Believe the Heights got possession while undermanned. Gets it out of his own end. Boston's man advantage, unable to execute properly. They still trail by a goal.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Solid hit on that play. Grabs control of it at the point. And that's taken by the defense. Pass across to Ma. Feeds it over on the rush. Sensational stop by Bogue.
Goaltender spends so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save. The bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Lots of time left in this period. Believe the Heights got a 3-2 lead at this point. Grabs the puck. Tries to get it over to Pekka. Moves it to Slater. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Poked away at center ice. Feeds the puck over to Boog. Grabs it in his own end. Takes the feed. And here's the pass to Ma. Sends it in front. Oh, what a chance. And he fanned on the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Believe the Heights got it in their own zone. Passes ahead from the right side. Here's a short pass to Powers. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Boog. Ma's got it along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Tosses it off to Powers. Moves into the slot. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Play is blown dead with the offside.
He's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
More than half the period has expired. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Toronto's won the faceoff at center. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Passes it to Ma. Tries to feed it over to Pekka. Here's a chance to set up now. He got all of that hit. Quick pass across to Powers. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
What a steal in his own end. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Feeds the puck to Ma. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And he takes a shot. Takes it right in the chest.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to...
Toronto's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on the other side, you've got an urgent team. If they can get within striking distance, they'll get their netminder out.
Oh, beautiful glove save. Moon's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Toronto's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. And they win the draw on their own end. Over the line they come. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that. Scoops up the puck. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And it's all about patience and composure, outleading the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Shores got it in the offensive zone. Big time glove save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Believe the Heights offense has not been a problem tonight. they put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, the game is so intense and competitive, sometimes you can get way too aggressive along the boards. And that minor, it's going to be a boarding call.
Boston's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power play that really hasn't been great tonight, James. You always expect, or the fans do, the coaches, the staff always look at it about an opportunity, but the reality is, you're never at 100%.
Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ma. On the attack along the boards. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Ma's working it around in the corner. Oh, big-time save by Mo.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Moves it quickly over to Boo. The puck scooping up along the boards. Whistle now. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Slater's going to play it to the corner. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Drills them. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Picks up the feed.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the